Good to
Can
go.
you feel it back there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. That better?
Yeah, it's good.
Ever since I
Something
have
like
been on the,
Yeah.
what do you call it, that medicine,
Yeah.
I noticed I don't feel it as bad.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So
Good
I'm
to go.
fine.
Okay. Actually, switch out.
They're old man. I'm like, yeah, you gotta go turn it. Really? You can turn them on.
That sounds like Rob. Oh, I'm not sure.
So I'm running around turning all these things on. I'm like,
I'm telling you, it's a man thing.
I just feel wind.
A lot of school
I
buses.
got this crazy doctor.
Not that, bro.
She's nuts. Wow.
Yeah.
That review is funny as hell.
It's just, there's so many crappy reviews about that place.
Yeah, I saw quite a few of them. I was like, oh my god.
And it's not just the Attleboro one. There's a lot of them with the other places too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Take it right.
Finally update these roads, it looks like.
Oh,
We had
Switch section.
well.
all kinds of crap going on with the sidewalks. Everything was blocked. Oh my god, it was a pain just to run to the store.
Oh, really?
They finally finished it.
Yeah, Dad said they can't do sidewalks in front of your house because of the easement.
Yeah, I'm glad they don't.
And I was gonna say, he got away with it.
What a pain that was.
Mm-hmm. They blocked our driveway so long.
Oh, welcome to Plainville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Line town buses, okay?
Gas company finally finished theirs
Get
too.
Plainville.
Hate
They were
that.
in the middle of the night. You could hear drilling and banging, and I'm like, it got so bad that the town hall was giving out free earplugs.
Oh, I remember people talking about it on
Oh
the
my
page.
god!
People were talking about it on the page, and somebody goes, "Why don't you get a life? They're trying to fix the pipes." And I'm like,
Well, they were like 80-year-old pipes. They had to fix.
I know.
But people just get so.
people get mad over the dumbest stuff.
Why trucks are stopping?
Because they're backing it in.
Yeah.
Funeral passed by us. Tristan's like, "Just go." And I'm like, "I can't cut in front of the funeral."
Some people do anyway.
This lady didn't realize it was a funeral, and she started to pull out, and I kept going like this to her, like, "No, no," and she like stopped right away, and then she looked, and this guy starts hitting his horn at her, like blaring at her, and she's like, I was like, "Yeah, that's why I said
You're
no."
taking up my time. You know, that's what they would say.
Mhm. That's funny. No, the only thing I heard back from my doctor was, "You're not taking the one medication I'm taking." She goes, "You're not taking that at night, are you?" And I said, "No, I've been taking it in the morning." I says, "I'm still tired, or I can't sleep." And then she's like, "Have you tried?" She goes, "Have you been using with the other medication I put with it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's still." I haven't heard anything back still.
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody better do something because I'm about to freak
well,
out.
you know,
That's
hey,
how I
yeah.
was. So the damn, I'm going back and forth. And she said, "Well, the guy at the East Grips told me to tell you that you have to put automatic refills." I said,
Well,
"I
well,
have automatic refills. It says no more refills."
That's what they
Oh.
did to
They
Rob.
even send the bottle on the cap says no more refills.
Yeah, they did the same thing to Rob.
I'm like, give me a break.
I was arguing with them. He was arguing with them. Finally, Rob goes, "You know what? I don't need it anymore. I don't care." And I'm like, "That's your blood pressure meds." He goes, "Oh, well, I'm not going to take them then." I'm like, I just don't.
It's got to
I got
that
too much to
point
deal with
that
right
I
now.
might end up having to do the same thing.
I just got way too much to deal with right now. I can't deal with that too.
You know, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and go through hoops and all this shit.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It's crazy
Well,
because
look,
he went
Beta Bell.
for the appointment for that.
Like a
Yeah,
truck.
that's exactly what I did.
And then they never sent in the refill. And he still had a refill left
So cool.
or something like that. So we
Spare
did the
55.
refill, and then I went to go refill it, and
Oh.
there was no refills. And I'm like, there's supposed to be a refill
Swamp
they sent
Pond.
in. And then CVS goes, "We can't find anything."
I only got one refill
That's
left
not
of
bad
my
there.
blood pressure ones, and she said, well, you'll have to come back then. I'm like, come
For
back
what?
in 6 months? Why? I was just there in March. Why would I have to come back again, especially with the money you're trying to charge me all the time?
That's what happened to Rob. That's exactly what happened to
I
Rob.
mean, I'm not going to keep going there, having that build
Yep.
up to. I know last year they tried to charge me over $1,000.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened to Rob. That's the exact same thing that
Pick
happened
up
to him.
Marlboro 3 miles.
And he was freaking out about the doctor because he thought it was the doctor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I bet you it's just they're all like this. You know, they want
I
money.
think it is. I
They
think
want
it's
money.
it's ever since COVID, it's gotten
Mhm.
like really. And I don't. You know, the worst part is Dad never goes through this, and he's the exact
Oh,
same.
I
as
know.
Me.
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I told Rob that too. I says, you know, my dad never has issues. It's always me and my mom. And Rob goes, well, count me in there because I got issues too now. And I'm like, I wonder why he never has issues.
I don't know. He never has any problems. It's always me though.
You know what it is? He's a guy. He's in the military, and they look at that. I bet you anything that's what they're looking at.
Probably. It just pisses me off. It's like,
They just
God.
automatically give him a pass.
Yeah.
You know? It's not fair, you know? Tristan likes Spanish music.
Oh yeah.
That's what he's listening to. And Italian music. the guitars, all of that. It's his songs right now.
Your truck. Nashville.
But it was funny because I
Ohio.
told the lady, I said, he literally just went in for the appointment for this.
Yep.
I said there was supposed to be a refill because he still had some left. And she said, well, apparently.
Right there.
Yeah, this lady won't give in. She won't give me any more. So I said, all right.
NeedHam.
I says, well, if I don't get the
Whoa.
refills and they
Oh.
end up calling you and you guys don't bother, then I'm
Mhm.
going to report you to the state.
It's a race car.
What they say?
Sports
He says,
team.
"You think she can come?" I said, you're
Yes.
causing people to go without medication because you guys are only after money. There's no reason why I should have to go back till next year.
And that's what they did to the other medication I had that was controlling my panic attacks.
Yeah.
They did that with that one now. You have to go in for like drug testing. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh.
For what? I'm like, I'm not doing this. This is ridiculous.
Furthermore, this place is supposed to be a
There.
low income by federal. You know, this place.
What's the
and yet
BosTon?
they're charging so much.
Northbound 5 miles. Well. 55.
I just don't understand why you have to keep going back for more blood tests and more blood pressure
you
things. I don't
shouldn't have
understand.
to.
Because that's the same thing with him. I'm like, he just went in there. And she goes, well, obviously. She goes, he wants to see him again. I'm like, for what? I says, he literally just went in there. I said, he got the refill on this. I says, we were supposed to get the refill sent to CVS. It was never sent. And she's like, well, I have a note on here that he has to come in. I'm like, he was already in there, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And she's like, no.
It's out
Whoa.
of control.
She goes, he went in for another appointment. I'm like, no, he didn't.
And these people that run the desk thing, they're crazy.
Oh, I know.
That lady I have at the desk there, everybody complains about her. She's so nasty.
There's a couple, I haven't seen them recently, but there's a couple in the office that were like that.
495.
At
Interstate.
the office that I use.
That's
They're a
one
pain
of
in
the
the
main
ass.
complaints too in that place too, in Attleboro, is that lady that runs the
Rhode.
desk.
She's
She's
rude.
very
1 mile.
nasty.
There's a lady like that, the OBGYN.
She gets like that with me. She got like that with me, and I just give her the evil eye and walk away. I won't even deal with her.
Nope.
I'm so sick of
I know.
dealing with this. There's no reason for any of this.
There's your Foxborough.
I put in a complaint with the major head president of that whole Manic place too. I wrote in a big complaint. I said, there's no reason why I should have to keep going back to get refills and pay more and more money. I never had to do this before.
That's ridiculous.
Whenever I had a medication before COVID hit, I had a regular doctor
Yeah.
that just gave me prescriptions for the year, and that
Same.
was it.
Same. And when I called stuff. Oh, we need you to come in. I'm like, but I was already just in there. They're like, well, we need you to come in again because we
12
need this
o'clock.
test and this test.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
Afternoon.
crazy.
why am I always in here now?
I know. It's their way of getting money.
It is. That's what I told Rob when it happened to Rob. I was like, this is how they're collecting their money now. They're making up for the lost.
It's so out of hand. It really, I mean, they've got to do something with this. There's no reason to be doing this to people.
Or when you want to just ask a question, they're like, oh, you have to make an appointment. I'm like, to ask a question?
I know.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This one lady from North Attleboro was freaking out because she can't get a doctor. Nobody.
Yeah, no one's taking anybody right now.
And it's getting to the point where she says she's barely taking her medicine to stretch it out.
That's what Rob did. Rob stretched out his medication until it ran out, and then that was it. I kept checking his blood pressure just to make sure.
And then if something happens to them, he should have come in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, really? That's why I said if I don't get my medication, I'm reporting it to the state.
BosTon?
I just don't have I didn't have it in me to deal with it right now. That's why I was like, just do whatever. I said, I don't have the time. I don't want to deal with this right now. I said, you can deal with this, or, you know.
Welcome to BosTon.
He don't want to deal with it either.
If the insurance paid for every 6 months, fine. But they're not paying.
I know
I can't afford that. Mm-hmm. To do that all the time just because I need prescription refills when she does nothing else. The lady.
The funny part is you weren't even on that medication before.
I know.
They put you on it and then they keep making you go back in. It's like, why do you do that to people? You know?
It's aggravating.
It is. It's very aggravating.
Oh.
I'll never forget when I went in there to get the Xanax, and they're like, oh, they rescheduled it and this and that. You have to go over a drug test. Are you okay with that? I'm like, why? Like, because of it's been rescheduled. I'm like,
having so many mental health problems.
I know. I'm like, what are you talking about, right?
Angry Foxborough, Norfolk County.
So it's 95.
Yeah. And I have 5 interstate. Wow. Northbound.
I'm trying to figure out who's abusing the Xanax.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wow, sweet.
I know that's a stupid question because every time I say that, people are like, are you kidding me? They're benzos. They're like, people massively abuse them. And I'm like, how though? I don't get it.
Really don't know.
Is it something that I'm not getting? That maybe that's only addictive people? You know what I mean? Like, I was explaining that to Gail too, and she said that usually when people take benzos, they get this euphoric rush.
Yeah.
She's like, and that's that they get addicted to it. She's like, if you're not noticing anything, then you just don't have that addictive gene, you know, that triggers that. Thankfully. She's like, that's why. And I was like, she goes, but it's actually not as bad as some of these other ones. I don't understand why they're being so strict with it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't understand either.
A lot of bouncing.
Because that was the only thing that really controlled, you know? The other stuff they put you on doesn't really, you know? Antihistamines. I'm like, that's not working. This is real panic. This is real stress. It's not, you know?
Yeah.
I get that some of that stuff works on people with like a little bit of stress or something. This is not doing anything. It's not even hitting a dent in it. You want me to take one of these?
Oh.
I had to take 3 the other night to even get close to being calmed down, and I still wasn't really that calm.
Sure, I know what.
I was like, it's not made for major, you know, anxiety at all.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going on, is they're having a hard time finding stuff that's legal, you know? They're prescribed now.
Yeah.
Because they keep putting stuff under that. I'm not sure how that's supposed to stop the opioid epidemic.
I don't think it's
because they're not getting it from there. They're getting it from fentanyl.
People are flipping out and shooting people. Well, this is why.
You got too much restrictions.
Everything away. You know, people are getting so stressed out that they're losing it now.
They need to really.
Nothing about you. I'm not talking about you.
I know.
I'm just saying. It just mental health is a big thing, and what you people do is stopping people from getting the medication they need.
They need to start taking it more seriously. I thought that they were, and they were for a while, and I feel like they're going backwards again. That whole, pick your stuff up by your bootstraps. Oh my God.
Doesn't work.
Dude, this is real stress, okay? That doesn't work. And the people back then that did that was why they died when they were 50.
Yeah.
They all had heart attacks, and all kinds of other issues. I feel like a lot of the stress is not stress that we should be really dealing with.
No, we shouldn't.
civilized society. You know, we shouldn't be even dealing with this naturally. I think that's why our bodies are all messed up.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, race cars.
Well, it's not a race car; it's an Elantra, but
Yeah.
I think of it as a race car.
Yeah.
My little white
Sharon.
race car. Look at all the stickers on that one, dude.
Oh yeah, stickers over there.
I saw the little stickers on that one, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Wow.
I had to call Social Security this morning because I think that they got the packet out, and I think that somebody decided to
Foxborough.
take it and shred it.
What?
Anthony Sharon.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant somebody else. I'm like, what?
Neighbors.
I've got a lot of
2
construction
miles.
paper left over.
Foxborough.
He can have
1,
it shred.
2, 27, exit 19.
Just want him to understand, you know what I mean?
I understand.
And I said, did you shred any packets? And he was like, no. Thought he had that like look on his face, like, oh no,
065.
did I shred the wrong one? And I'm like,
Oh,
so I called Social Security. I told him, the guy just started laughing.
there.
And he goes, you know how many times I hear this?
Oh.
Really? And I was like, are you serious? He's like, he goes for
Your
disabled kids. He goes, oh yeah, all day. They threw it out. It got burned. It got put in the trash. I was
Oh,
like,
That guy, Kevin, is he
at the
one?
SSI.
Yeah, the one from Attleboro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's nice.
I end up dealing with
He's
him
the
most
one
of the
I had to
time.
deal with a lot, Dad, when he retired and stuff.
Yeah, he was like, he goes, oh, let me see what they sent out. He goes, well, it looks like they did send out quite a few papers. He goes, you didn't get nothing? I'm like, nope. He's like, yeah. He goes, you know what? I'm just going to send it all out to you again. I'm like, thank you. He's like, you got like 19 papers coming in.
Wow.
I'm like, I knew it was a packet. I knew it was a big packet. That's why I was like, that looked like a packet. But that was the day I was having one of my gagging days where I just kept gagging. I was like, I gotta lay down.
real tractor trailer trucks are giving Mike's towing. There.
I looked up symptoms of extreme stress,
Oh,
Yeah.
and that was in there.
Yeah.
love.
Gagging,
Balls.
hot flashes.
Oh, yeah. I know when I get stressed
Oh.
out, I get heated up really bad.
Oh, it's like, it's
My
just,
body just starts heating up and
Yep.
I feel itchy.
Oh.
that's what I was in a bad mood. I'm
Is that a
short-tempered.
garbage truck?
I've got like no patience left to deal with anything right
Yes.
now.
There's so much going on.
And then Attleboro contacted me this morning. They're like, oh, the May Institute wants to talk to him. And I'm like, I don't have time for this. I just don't have
The
time for this.
maintenance.
May Institute.
Oh, the maid. Oh.
Yeah. And I was like,
Is that a tractor?
I don't care.
Why the maid?
I'm like, he's already going to Amigo. And then they're like, she
Yes.
goes, well, in case of emergency, she goes, we should probably, you know, go do a tour there too, just to be safe. And I'm like, I said, June is tapped out. I don't have nothing in June.
Yeah.
I said, and July is going to be the same way. I said, we're looking at August right now. And I'm not going to try to shove them in to fit them in when he's not even
Right.
going there. You know, like I've had
Right.
enough. Like it's got to end at some point here.
Oh,
Like the dumb shit. You know what I mean? The dumb shit needs to stop.
Yeah.
Like everything else I can deal with to a point. But like some of this dumb shit that has no reason for it, like that makes
no
me mad.
one. 6 miles.
Well,
Well,
get
damn.
a stop sign and stop whacking everybody.
I know. That kid's going to have nightmares.
That was funny.
You know that kid's gonna see-
laugh about it, but wow,
No, it's
isn't that
funny.
funny.
It is funny. He looks
He
like
got arrested again for attacking
Island.
a camera guy.
Did he?
Right.
Yes.
no way. That's funny. That's hilarious.
He's whacking the lady with the stop
pole.
sign. That's all I can think of is some guy losing it with the
Yep.
kids.
Yep. You know he was that guy. We had crossing guards like that, I remember. They would scream at us. Move it! We're like,
Oh man, that's funny.
yelling at me, I'm a kid.
The whack with the stop sign. I can just see it now.
She's gonna have some random memory of
It's
that.
a good thing I didn't see that because I think I would have cracked up laughing.
Oh, if I saw that person, it would have been over. I could not sit through that. I would start like really
I
laughing.
sent it to Chris too, and Chris was laughing. He goes, "Oh my God, that's a crazy guy with the kids."
The funny part is I don't think that's his first
Andrew
rodeo.
Cowboy.
What made it funnier? He used the stop sign because I always used to get tired of seeing that stupid
Seriously?
stop sign.
I
when
know.
saw those guards,
Wow.
they put it up right in
know.
front of you.
Wow. So many wolves.
Oh man, that was good.
That was funny.
Adrian Sherry.
I saw Robbie was laughing. I was like, you know that kid's gonna have that random memory. 20 years from now,
Yeah,
she's
but
not gonna know where it
Sesame
came
Street.
from. She's
Can't
gonna go,
No
was
wood.
there somebody like
1
waving
mile.
a stick at us in the car when I was younger?
So many
Stop
towners.
sign.
You'd be surprised at the funny stuff that they remember. Tristan brought up what time that I started screaming at this lady in McDonald's. And I cannot believe he remembers that. He was like 3. And he was playing in the play area,
Yo,
and
what's that?
the lady was like
Canton.
getting mad at him
Jeremiah.
because he was trying to play with her daughter. And he's, because he plays weird because he has
Anthony
special
Canton.
needs.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And she got so angry that she told him to leave her kid alone.
what's that,
And he's
Trevor?
3. He was 3.
God.
I lost
Whoa.
it. I lost it. I don't know what happened.
Oh.
I don't even
Okay,
remember
no.
yelling. I just exploded. I started screaming at her
Is that no ghost?
out in the parking lot.
Can't
And then she goes, "Oh my God, you're crazy." I know I am. I go, "You don't talk to kids like that, you stupid crazy bitch." I go, "You're fucking
Wow.
kids." I says, "I feel bad for you. You're fucking nuts." And Tristan's like this,
No wood.
and I'm like, "Oh my God, I gotta get my shit under control." After I drove away, I'm like, "Oh my God, I've never done that before."
People are just so nuts, though. You can't help it. Sometimes you just lose it.
I feel like you're yelling at a 3-year-old who obviously
Denham
has an
Street.
issue,
Westwood.
He was-
Why was she getting
Yeah.
mad, though? I mean,
Because
if
he
they
was-
were playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were playing. Like
Oh.
her daughter didn't even have an
Well,
issue with it. And she was like,
no,
about the same
New
age.
You
Hampshire.
know that's going to
Boston.
be a parent that's going to...
Jeremiah.
That kid, will they
Yep.
take off? You watch.
Look,
Kid's
mountain.
probably already taken
Look
off.
at that.
Type of
Wow.
parent that will be really
She didn't-
weird.
She
So
just,
beautiful.
you could tell she didn't have the patience to deal with kids that were like him.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she was just like,
Oh.
she's like, well, he's playing weird, this and that. And I just exploded. Like I said, I don't remember even yelling. I just remember being in it.
Yeah.
And then
Wow, truck ahead.
suddenly realizing,
Yeah.
that I was screaming at her in the parking lot. And then I caught myself and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I take that personally when people do that to him.
Yeah, I don't blame
I
you.
take it personally. Like I can't help it. I tried really my best to stop doing it or to control myself better, but
Well.
sometimes it just comes out. And
Now
I
tell
just
me
start
there.
yelling, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh. Got auto brakes. Oh, look.
It's the MBTA.
Oh, yeah. MTA, Amtrak station left. There's a highway there. Denham, Westwood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yes,
did
so
tell his
cool.
doctor about
Rollover
something that happened
hazard.
yesterday.
25 miles.
Oh, yeah?
1 mile ahead.
Yep. With the
Oh.
Don.
Oh, really?
Massachusetts dots.
I was like,
American spy with there.
Sorry,
Air
but
Force
you
Base.
just-
Log in.
he's like, I have no idea what happened. I'm like, you
know.
had to have seen a ramp up.
He puts them in situations
Mhm.
and
Exit
he
only.
knows very
Turn
well
right.
what's going to happen.
But he told me he was pushing
Truck
him
ahead.
to get his boundaries. That's what he was telling me. So if you're
Oh.
purposely pushing him, but you don't know why he exploded, that is why he exploded.
Yeah, you know, I just,
Why-
I
like-
think the guy's really... I hate
I know. That's why I was being careful.
Yeah.
But
He's not a normal guy. His ego's taken
Mhm.
over to the point that he's no good for this
Mhm.
anymore.
and there's nothing I can do.
No, I
That's
know.
that's the issue. And so I have to do it, and I have to deal with it.
Right.
But I'm gonna have to tell her to maybe bump it up a
Smart
little bit
trap.
more,
Yeah.
just to avoid any issues. Because
Yeah.
if he can't go back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got problems.
Can't be stuck up forever.
We won't be stuck forever, I promise.
Yeah.
We get stuck in this traffic forever, we got problems.
Yeah.
That's why I left early, dude.
Yeah.
Because I heard they was doing road work
They're all
somewhere.
doing road work. We
Mhm.
need to go now.
That's why I wanted
Yeah.
to make sure I left earlier.
I just
Some
hope
got
they
structural
pave
work at
everything
detours
in our
ahead.
town, because right now all those roads are like driving on a dirt road
Yep.
now.
It's that grated crap or whatever.
I mean, every time I cringe because I'm like, oh, is something gonna come loose and then it's gonna cost me $1,000
that's me.
to fix. That's me.
You walk in there, you walk out spending $900. It's me every time. I'm like, how does this always come to $900 every time I come in here?
Oh my God.
I've got bills on my credit cards from like last year. Still.
I cringe every time I drive on those. I go on Route 1 more now because it's a little better.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking, oh, please just do all these roads, will you?
Mm-hmm. That was the one thing that he keeps noticing every time we have to go into North Attleboro because the bank that I am going to be using for him is in North Attleboro. It used to be in Attleboro. Now it's only in North Attleboro.
Which one is it?
It's Rockland Federal Credit Union.
Rockland. Yeah. Okay.
I like them a lot.
Rockland.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah, Rockland's good.
Yeah, she's the one that called me on the phone. She's like, you can come pick up the check this morning if you want.
Yeah.
Because when I was trying to have him sign it,
Yeah.
and then he didn't know, so he put an X.
Yeah.
And when I turned it in using the ATM machine, because you can turn in checks,
Wouldn't take it.
it did.
Oh, it did.
It took it. But when they went to put the check through the thing, it wasn't signed. So she goes, it has to have his signature too. And I was like, oh.
He can't.
As long as he signs it, it doesn't have to be like.
Oh, wow.
That's why you need the guardianship.
Extra 36.
That's the problems that you run into. Except they're really cool at the bank.
Yeah.
So she's like, don't worry about it. She just goes, you
Road
can come
narrows.
get it. She goes, we can mail it to you.
Only.
She goes, and just have them do that, and then we'll put it in. She goes, because legally, she goes, we can't. I said, that's fine.
Oh, it's 60.
But then I looked at the check and I'm like, he made it out to his dad. Or he made it out to Rob.
Oh.
And I'm like, and Rob's name is not on there because
Yeah.
it was one, they were
From
only
single
allowing,
lane.
when he got signed up for that, it was only
Green
one adult
Logan
has to
Street,
be on there.
Kent.
Only one of us could be on there.
Yeah.
And that's still the way it is.
Did he give a good amount?
For his birthday,
Yeah.
like 100.
Oh.
It's the first time in like, I can't remember how many years
Yeah.
I've even heard from him.
Is he dying? Sorry.
He doesn't even know who he is.
I know, that's what I meant.
It was so
if he's
random.
Trying to get points here because something's wrong.
And that, of course, so I was like, oh, well, that's $100 towards your GoPro, right? Because he's saving.
Yeah.
And I was just like, did he move again? Because he's got the address crossed out again.
Probably left him.
He's constantly
wow.
moving.
Bet you the lady left him.
I'm
Was he
wondering
married
that.
again?
Yeah, he got married like a few years ago.
Yeah.
That was the
he's
last time that we
married.
heard from him, too.
Really like.
That was kind of like the last time we heard from him, too.
25 miles.
He got married and that was it. We didn't hear nothing.
Trucks only.
No, that explains why he sent it. He's got nobody again.
So I'm wondering if she took off or, I don't know. Or she could have died, too. I don't know.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Killed her.
Well, they're older. I mean, they're not young.
I know.
I mean,
Lost
his dad is like 72
I was
now.
there.
Because his dad, they're older than you guys.
Oh.
So, not a lot older,
So
but
That goes to another ram.
He's like, oh my God.
I told Rob, says, what the hell are we going to do if something happens? And Rob goes, I'm not going down there. I'm like, you're going to have to deal with this stuff, though. What the hell are we going to do? I'm going to get stuck dealing with it. That's what's going to happen. I'm the only, he's the only kid.
Let the state take over. His state where he's in. Just tell him, you're not responsible if you don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You can just tell him he never bothered. He hasn't heard from him in 50 years or whatever. That's all you got to say.
It's not my problem.
Look,
It's
it's
Rob's.
not-
People. There are kids who do that. It's not
Yes,
your
sir.
responsibility.
Have to do
Be a whole
MTA.
state.
That's what I told Gail because Gail was
Transition
worried
there.
about her mom.
Yeah.
She's like, what the hell are you going to do? I'm like, you don't have to do anything. I said, you don't have to be involved at all. I said, let the state deal with it.
Yeah.
Let her husband deal with
Truck
it.
race arrived.
Yeah,
So
her
it's not your
husband should
problem.
be the one that should be dealing with it.
If
Not
he's still alive,
Right lanes.
he's not in
Turn
great
right.
health again, apparently.
It won't be up to
Oh.
Gail.
No, I was just telling her, like,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about it because she was stressed out about it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I was like, you don't
Christopher
have to
was
do
there.
that. And she's like, oh, I was
See
told
that?
that we, like, and I was like, no.
As
Amtrak.
far as I
Some
know,
states
it's-
are
Look at that.
like that though.
Yeah.
They can try to go after you, but I don't think Texas is one of them.
That's all he has to say is he hasn't heard from him in a number of years.
Oh.
He has never bothered with them. He's never done anything with them.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Denham, no way.
Mm-hmm.
Canton Street. East Street. 1 mile. 3rd mile. Is that straight in a truck?
Cases like that, they
so.
probably just cremate
Yeah.
them and then they bury them.
What they, I looked it up because she was actually really worried about it for a while,
Yeah.
and I think that she's just stressed
why's
out in
she doing
general.
Yeah.
And I said, look, I says, a lot of these places when people pass, they can't get a hold of family. I says they cremate them and they put them in like the general cemetery.
Yeah.
I said they'll have like a flat marker.
Yeah.
And she
All
goes,
you gotta
okay.
do is have you answer when the time comes and they try.
Yep.
You say you don't know where Rob is.
No one.
Yeah.
1 mile.
That's
I'm not
all you
worried about
gotta
it though, because
say.
I don't.
He left long ago. I have
Close to
no
highway over
idea
there.
what happened. He's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Wow.
Rob's like, the only thing I'm concerned about is if he left stuff. He goes, other than that, I don't mean it. He goes, I don't want nothing to do with them. And now that he's getting older, I notice he really is like angry. Like he does not want anything to do with them.
Yeah.
Like the older he's getting, I noticed
Yeah.
it's coming more angry. Like which he was like that before.
Look,
but he
downtown
was-
was there.
It's gotten more so now. I don't know why.
I think it's because he's dealing with so much, you know.
Oh.
With all the stuff that
Wow.
you're trying to deal
Yeah,
with,
him,
his
excellent.
job.
Mm-hmm.
No
You
one.
know, and
1 mile.
yeah, I think that's what it has a lot to do with it.
My
Yeah.
truck's slide down.
Because whenever I ask questions, I'm like, I says,
Go on.
have you heard from him? He goes, I don't hear from
What
him.
about
You know
New
that.
Hampshire?
He goes, who cares? And I'm like, I'm just
Man, money.
curious. And he's like, he's an asshole. What do you care? Who cares about him? He goes, he doesn't do anything.
Right in
I
front
was
of
like, I was
there.
just curious.
Wow. Tall building. Incorporated.
Then he'll like mumble something about how much he hates him or something. I'm like,
BosTon.
okay.
Welcome back.
It's funny, Dad never got angry because of Grandma when she
Yeah.
passed, but he doesn't go visit the grave anymore.
Well, then I thought about that.
He visited when Grandma was
I didn't
know
alive
that.
because it was
1 mile.
just his dad.
Mm-hmm.
But now he
miss you.
Shirley keeps trying to send him pictures of the grave and stuff.
I almost sent it to
Look,
him, and then
John
when you
Deere.
said that, I stopped and I deleted
John
it
Deere.
because I was going to send it to
Look.
No,
him.
you can
Okay.
send it to him. He doesn't mind.
I was going to tell him that I went to go see Grandpa.
He won't go personally.
Oh, I was going to tell him I went to go
Then
see
him,
Grandpa.
2 mile.
No,
and I
you
took
can
a
show
picture.
him.
I took a
think
picture.
Kristen sent me
Look at
some
that.
anyway.
Wow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I sent it to him, and I showed him what Kristen sent. So
Because Tristan wanted to see what they look like, so
Yeah.
I showed him.
no, he doesn't mind that. He just won't go personally anymore.
But when I heard that, I was like, oops.
I
Delete.
think deep down he's mad at Shirley because of the way she did things too.
She's.
Even
Oh.
though he
Westwood,
didn't,
1
like
mile.
the way Grandma was, I think he still
Exit
felt that
318
Shirley did the
narrows.
wrong. Had the money
Mm-hmm.
and didn't care.
She's an awful person. I'm sorry.
No
She's an
turns.
She
awful
cares
person.
about those graves, puts flowers, cleans
Westwood.
them up, but then you didn't bury them the way
109.
she wanted.
Narrow.
Did you
It's
see
a
the
whole
graves?
Empty block.
Have you
plot
seen
to
them?
them now?
Have you seen them?
Yeah,
Except
I
they're
saw
like
the
big
pictures.
narrows.
I don't go down there.
Yeah.
If you, since you won't go, the whole, all
Oh.
of the Du Bois graves are like that. She
Yeah.
did that to every single one of them, except for Arthur, of course.
That was Grandma. I have no idea why she would do it. That was a cold thing to do. And I told Dad right out. Dad was shocked too that
He
she
gave
did
you the
that.
house.
Yeah,
He
I
did
know.
that. That's awful.
She wouldn't have had the house or anything if it wasn't for him.
I
Then
can't.
him. Netwick.
I can't even imagine doing
He
that.
had money.
We're now
He
Suffolk
left a lot
County
of money
now.
too. Don't forget that.
Oh, that's right.
He had tons
Get
of
out
money.
too far away.
That was awful what they did. That's why I purposely was looking for his.
Yeah.
Right, Mom?
Right.
If I get that destination, okay.
But like
It's a
all the Du Bois
BrookLine.
graves are all made up like that. I'm like, how much
She
did that cost?
purposely put him in a section, a new section where you can't have a
Yeah,
stone
Target gets to
or
BosTon.
you can't have flowers there, which doesn't
Roxbury.
make sense. Why, I just thought she. Ugh.
I just couldn't believe it. I was like, every one of them was like kept up with,
Yeah,
cleaned, and like it looks like somebody goes there a lot.
she does. She goes.
And I'm
all the
like-
time.
I'm like,
Oh,
but yet
who's
she
keeping
didn't
up with
bury
these?
her.
Yeah.
Right? It just
Hospital.
really gets
well,
me.
that's why I was confused when you said it was her. I was like, didn't she like make her be cremated because she didn't want to spend the money?
Yeah, exactly.
And then she was talking shit about her
She
right
lied
over
to
her.
Dad, and I showed Dad the proof that she had the money the whole time. I made it a point to make sure I found out everything, and I had proof, I had pictures, everything. I said, this is where the money is.
Oh,
That's
And
an
then
awful
she
thing
tried
to
to
do
say
somebody.
there was no money.
West
She didn't want to
Roxbury.
use it for her mother.
Light
Her mother
Avenue.
supported her all her life. Used,
Oh.
she
35A.
basically made for her.
35A.
35A, NeedHam.
Yeah, it looks like we came a different way this time.
West Roxbury. Oh,
Kendrick. I think it's Kendrick Square.
Kendrick Square. Got it.
Sorry, I was just making sure I was on. It's
Yeah.
This is a different way than we came last time. Because when
Yeah.
you're coming from Attleboro, it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
straight
Christopher,
95.
yeah.
I don't remember taking this exit last time.
Yeah, well, exits
I remember
an
taking-
update.
I remember taking the Route 9 exit.
Yeah, Road 9. Got it. Yeah. Oh, van's okay. Still fed. My back's to a fed spot in the van.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I can tell that I'm like
Look
really
at
stressed
that.
out
Oh.
because that drives me nuts.
Huh?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Drives me crazy.
Oh,
Lexington, 15 miles.
The repeating.
yeah.
Like it doesn't usually,
Yeah.
but like I'm so stressed out and tired and stuff that's like,
No, I get it.
and then I feel bad, you know.
That's like me and Dad. Same thing. And Dad does stuff.
I'm like that with Rob too. I was just snapping at him. He's like last night I was sweating. I came bulldozed out of the room at like 3 a.m. I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, why is it so hot here? He's like, I don't know.
The stress is getting to you. I know because the stress does that to me. That's why I hate summer so much. Because the heat alone and then the stress builds my heat up even more.
It's this one right here.
Yeah, that one.
35A.
35A. 38, exit.
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit so I can hear her better, okay?
Yeah, continue.
In a quarter mile, merge onto Kendrick Street.
There you go. There it goes, getting in the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Look at that. Wow. Tall building. Yeah. Oh.
And then your new iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So be up.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
That was the Coca-Cola plant that Rob applied at years ago.
Oh yeah. It's a soda. A truck. Wow, the race car spinning right there.
Yeah, yesterday
Oh.
I buy the 12-pack cans of that Polar seltzer.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
They got a new flavor out.
Oh, really?
So
yeah, I didn't
beautiful.
try it, but I might go
I
back
love
and
the
try it.
lemon one.
Or I could head.
Yeah, the
But
lemon one is really
anyway,
good.
Dad went to pull it out, and some
Take
of the
Grand
cans
Street.
was empty.
Oh, that's happened to me.
Oh, yeah.
It was sealed, but
Yeah.
it was empty.
That's
Residence,
happened
yeah.
to me, and
Whoa.
it only happens with the seltzer
Look,
water.
ocean.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it only happens with the seltzer waters to me.
So I reported it to them. I told them I had to take a picture of the can, the date it was stamped, and all that. And she says, "Well, thank you. We're gonna get in touch with the facility to make sure, that it's not something wrong." And she said they'll send a coupon.
I didn't get nothing. Except mine was Coke. I got one of the cans when I opened it. It was
Well,
like a
afternoon.
big jelly,
Really?
and I was like, it must have been the it was slightly open and it must have just congealed
Yeah.
because it's sugar, or fake sugar, whatever.
Yeah, this was complete empty. There was
But I've had the
nothing in
empty
it.
one a lot. That's happened to me quite a few times. I never got anything for it though. They're just
Well,
like,
the only
sorry that
reason
happened.
Why? Because I reported it to them. I think. That's
No, I did
why.
too.
Did you?
Yeah. I took the picture and everything. And she goes, oh, that's strange. What is that? I'm like, sure can. She's like, I'll let them know right away. And I'm like, is that it? Thanks. So now when I get them, I push on the sides.
Yeah.
All over the box now. Push the sides in. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's already texted. I got got that new thing on that you gave me.
Lovely must turn
Do you
left.
like it?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you didn't like it after, and I was
No,
like,
I
oh
like
no.
I'm
Go
sorry if
farmers.
I don't show
No, that's
something.
okay.
It's just because I'm so out of it.
I know, that's how I am too. But I put all of us on there because I thought
Yeah,
it was
I
cute.
saw that.
Oh. That's a farmer.
Yeah, that's why I was so upset when that didn't come in.
Rail station head.
I was like, I planned that ahead of time and still didn't know. What the
Don't
hell?
worry about it.
Look.
It's always happening.
Look,
lately.
grass.
I don't know what it is. I think the world's going nuts.
Yeah.
And then I contacted them. They're like, oh, it's sent out. I'm like, I don't have anything. And they're like, you have no tracking number. I'm like, there's no
Word
tracking
flashing.
number. So they sent it out without actually sending out any information. So
Look at
it
that.
just showed up
Wow.
suddenly, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
What
okay.
that's over there? Oh.
I thought I broke my phone about a week or two
Yeah.
ago.
Oh, God.
Because it was hot.
Well, that's not
And I
good.
had to run up to Stop and Shop.
Oh, yeah.
Full-on
And
panic comes
Dad,
out.
of course, got
Yeah.
his normal crazy shit. And I got so stressed out. I dropped my purse and the phone fell out, smashed on the ground.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
great.
That happened to mine. I broke the, not the phone, but
Whoa.
the cover.
Yeah.
bumps.
The front got cracked.
Yeah.
Just the cover, though.
Well, luckily,
Bridge.
the big
Wow.
hat on it, I guess, must have protected it.
Yeah,
'cause
the
nothing
screen.
happened. I'm
The
like,
screen protector
Oh.
I
protected
just
it.
get so tired. You
Crosswalk
just don't
ahead.
understand. Would you just
Oh.
stop?
I know.
It's like I'm
It's
trying
constant
to
nagging
do
and
what
stuff,
I
and it's
can,
like-
Circle.
but you're not
Oh.
doing anything. You just sit there.
Well, that's wonder like the other night I flipped out and started screaming at Rob because he goes, oh,
Yo,
he goes,
Tim.
oh, my jeans
Quiet,
are
Papa.
dirty. He goes, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, I don't know, let's go wash them. He's like,
Turn left onto BrookLine Street.
he goes, sorry, and I'm like, what the hell would you even ask me that for?
It's just I'm so tired.
I said,
of
do you
it.
see me sweating right now? And he's like,
The cooking, the washing dishes.
Yep.
the other day. He just sits there, and it's like I feel like I'm a waitress.
Here's the
I'm a
Optimum,
nurse.
Massachusetts.
Mhm.
I'm like everything now.
Is
It's
that a
like,
sheriff?
oh my god.
yeah, that's a sheriff.
Yeah, there's a van.
Yeah.
A lot of school buses get Eastern.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Give us Suffolk County. Massachusetts. Whoa. Olsen Road. Oh.
Then
Wow.
when I was trying to figure out
Whoa.
when to go to North Carolina, this is like
Yeah.
a couple months ago when
Yeah.
we were talking about it.
Wow.
And Rob goes,
So many
well,
school
make sure you
buses.
go during these weeks because that's when I have to take that time off. And they're doing they're doing inventory. And I'm like,
Give transportation.
I will go when I can go. He's like, well, because I'll be staying home. I just, I can sleep in. I'm like, oh, it's not about you.
New Hampshire license plate.
Like, are you kidding me? He's like, oh, it's just, if it works out that way. I'm
And
like,
Rhode license plate.
dude, shut up.
Wow.
When are you looking forward to going?
Probably in the middle of July now. But
BrookLine Street.
it's fine. It's just,
Yeah.
I can't really say
Yeah.
it doesn't work that
No,
way.
I know. No, I know. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Fuck.
I wish I could because
Yeah.
I think I've got so much going on, but I know that's not going to go over well.
Wow.
Because that's the only thing that he's been looking forward to.
Yeah.
So it's the road trip is what it is. It's
Yeah.
the driving he likes,
Oh.
So I told her middle of July probably. She's like, that's fine, whenever,
Yeah.
It's going to be hot. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like gates of hell hot.
Yeah, I know. They get really hot. Well,
I'm like, it's going to be so bad.
I just want the summer over with.
I already want it over. It's already
I know.
hot.
It'd be me. That's me.
Oh.
Just let it go by real fast.
Mm-hmm. It's so hot.
Is that real crossing?
No, it's school crossing.
Yeah, it's Republic. Get from Newton, Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
It was like spit out 20
Mhm.
schools.
Look at that house, $16.95.
Oh yeah,
The King House,
Kane House,
whatever that is.
number 328. Look at that.
Mhm.
Wow. Your speed 20. Yeah. When pressing the stop sign. Take some safety approximately, yeah.
Mhm.
How to do that for?
What?
How to do that for?
Do what? The crosswalk?
Crosswalk, gotcha.
Oh, it's for kids so they can cross the street without getting hit.
Oh, yeah.
That's why.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Looking for Hammond Street.
Hammond Street. Gotcha.
Look at
No
that car,
parking.
dude.
Oh, yeah, car. It's the 70s.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job being able to tell the difference between all the years now.
Gotcha.
Crossing guard.
Gotcha.
Reaches in, starts hitting us with the
yeah.
stick. You.
Well, a lot of school buses.
Spalding School.
Yeah, Balding School.
I don't know what that is. It's the expensive area that none of us can live in. You know?
No.
Holy crap.
When all this was like for the
So many
immigrants
counters.
before.
Wow.
This is poor areas. No,
Wow.
it's not.
Oh. Vine Street.
Town or what city is this?
Roxbury.
Oh, this is wrong.
Where? Roxbury.
Told you it changed.
Wow.
Hammond. We're looking for Hammond Street.
Downtown. Hammond Street.
I think this is the outskirts of Roxbury.
Yeah, downtown. Largest city, okay? 25 miles an hour. Oh. Go slow. Whoa.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I was telling you when I was driving. I was like, oh my god.
Wow.
If there was anything like this in
Oh,
Roxbury.
structure work detours now, okay?
Me either.
But then again, it's
Oh.
been years since I've been.
Oh,
Yeah, some of those places
Gotcha.
are all gentrified now. They're not rough
Yeah,
anymore at
yeah.
all. Which is so
that's
strange.
dead end over there.
Hammond Street. Hammond Street.
Hammond Street over there. Okay, guys, let's go. Technically, stealing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh.
Oh, woods.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it wasn't a fence over there. Wasn't a ramp for camping.
I can imagine how much they're paying though for that.
Take the
Children
exit on
crossing.
Hammond Street.
Each one of these houses is probably like $1 million.
Yeah.
Taxes. Oh,
Yeah, taxes.
20,000 a year.
I can imagine the taxes on these.
Yeah, that's Chris and Abilene. Traffic Cruise Circle.
I can't believe that they're allowed to do
Go
that. Like you
round
buy
and
a
round
house
and
and you pass it down, and then all of a sudden
Ew.
you can't afford it because of the taxes.
Oh yeah.
It's like you paid for that
A
house.
lot
Wow.
of elderly people. That's how they lose their homes after
That's
they
not
paid
right.
it.
That's not right.
The taxes just keep going up, and you're still responsible for the taxes.
They shouldn't be allowed to do that. I don't understand that. Oh, here's that rotary again.
Oh, yeah, it's a road.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's a circle. Wow.
Yeah.
Why, really?
The big thing I was reading about a lot of how the younger generation.
Yeah, generation.
The boomers, they're getting
Law
mad
and
because
Earls.
the elderly people, the boomers, won't sell their homes so they can buy them. I was laughing. I'm like, what do you expect them to do? I mean,
Yeah, not
they
expected.
paid off the home. If they can keep it
Oh,
going, they're gonna
crap.
keep it going.
You are kidding.
The boomers and
Guillotine Street.
the millennials, you guys fight all the time. It's funny.
Wow. Holy
It's
crap.
a riot. I'm thinking, oh
Whoa.
my God, you
Trust me.
really expect them, if they can afford the taxes, they have a right to keep their home.
You just go ahead.
Is this the right? This is.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is Hammond.
Guillotine Fire Station. Yeah. There's more.
Yeah, I think this is Hammond.
Yeah, this is it. Trucks entering right.
I like how everybody's always like, oh, those millennials and baby boomers. I'm like, there is a generation between you guys.
Look,
You guys
Preston,
always
there.
forget about the other kids.
But it was so funny when they were trying to get mad, and some people were like, I work 2 jobs all
yeah,
my life.
Whoa.
If I can just afford
Christ.
the
Oh.
taxes, I'm keeping my home. I'm not going to sit there
Holy
and sell it to you
crap.
spoiled brats. Dying
Oh.
laughing.
Whoa.
Oh
What's
my
funny is that
God.
the baby boomers did the same thing to the generation
I
before
know.
that. When
They all do it,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, I just
Whoa.
couldn't get over how they were expecting
Baby.
I know.
people to sell their
You
homes.
see that?
they're also mad because
Whoa.
they're hoarding all the wealth.
Oh.
I heard about that too. They're
Not
like,
a lot of
Oh.
them aren't. Only the 1% are.
no, they're talking about like
Plus 10%.
they're hogging the jobs, they're hogging the money,
Wow.
and I'm just sitting here going, why are you always fighting
Look,
with them?
structure work detours
A
ahead.
lot of baby boomers were forced
Healthy
into
street.
early retirement because of COVID.
Heath Street.
Wow. Interesting. But let's continue. For the destination survival, okay? Oh, watch out for car. Excuse us.
Heath Street.
Yep, get straight.
And remember, it's the garage behind
Look, real tall.
Right on Main Street.
I don't want to pan.
Look at that.
Park at Dana
Wow.
Harbor again.
Oh, whoa. Let's shake. Whoa,
That was an expensive mistake.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, this street.
Yes, right. This is it. Wow. Oh. Gotcha. Hammond Street. Oh,
600
Crowded.
left
wow,
on
so much
Industrial Road.
traffic.
Crowded.
Holy crap. Oh, crap.
Tristan.
Sorry. Gotcha.
Turn left onto Dunster Road.
I
then
don't
turn
even
right
see
onto
it.
Wilston.
Yeah.
Where?
119 County
200
Street.
feet.
Yeah. That's a hill.
I think that was Dunster Street.
Yeah, that street.
We're
Yeah.
getting off on a good start already.
Caution, Ivan Drive.
Now we're looking for Carrie.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Oh, there it is. Carey
Left
Street
onto
Road.
Carey Road. Then turn
Yeah.
left onto Norfolk Road.
Whoa. Too fast, okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
God.
Turn
Streets.
left onto Norfolk
Yeah.
Then turn
Cross
right
the
onto
speed
Wilston
fastest
Street.
can road. Norfolk Road.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
How much do you think these houses
yeah.
cost?
These houses are right there.
God.
We're in the rich section now,
Safety
I think.
zones.
Don't touch the doorbell, yeah.
Yeah, we're going in there.
Doorbell.
Right onto Wilston.
Plus security doors.
Boylston Street. Okay, we're getting back to streets.
Yeah, straight ahead.
Then there's this one little house over here. It's a ranch.
Yeah, ranch.
They hate them.
One way, turn right. Oh,
Ugh, finally.
finally, I made it. Back
There,
to highway.
finally.
On the road again.
Ugh,
Oh,
on the road again.
yep, on the road again. There you go again. Yep, this is it.
How is there so many potholes?
Yeah, so almost. Whoa!
Everywhere.
Tristan?
What?
Why I freak out. I always feel like something's coming
I
loose in
know.
the bar,
Yeah.
car now.
That's how I am.
Like,
There's a van
oh,
pull.
here's another $2,000 now to get it to pass inspection.
It's always
There's
something like
more.
that too. Do you ever see people driving around with those old jalopies?
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you do
I
you not
know.
get stressed out the whole time you're
Yeah,
driving
stress
it?
style.
I always like the
Yeah.
whole time we had the Cavalier
Oh.
was getting older, I was
Uh-huh.
constantly worried something was gonna break. Even though I
Yeah.
didn't have any issues with the car, you know.
Yeah, my inspection
Oh,
coming
ribbon,
up
next
in
single.
July. I'm dreading it.
Out of
Look,
bricks.
Tristan,
What?
I got it.
I already had them check it over when I had the oil change last month. But
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know if they did anything. You can't even trust anybody doing the
know.
car anymore.
The one thing I do like about the Hyundai place that I go to now is they give you the printout
Yeah.
of the actual movements that they made on the adjustments.
Well,
I
they
like
do
that.
it with me too. But
They
I'm
never
just
did that with me
saying.
before at the other place.
Yeah.
Never.
No, Sarone's has been really good with me. It's just that thing with the last year, I knew that there was a problem with the muffler system there because I could hear it. So, but then when I brought it in to be inspected, they said the emergency brake didn't work. It was going to the floor.
Look, MTA sign.
And I'm wondering now,
Does that have something
did
to do
an
with that?
animal bite
yeah.
it?
Oh, rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, rats.
Wow.
That's kind of scary.
But did they see? Did they should
Yeah.
have seen it bitten up though?
Well, this might have happened
Yeah.
after I had the other part done.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I mean, but they fixed it right away for me at
Oh,
the
that's
gas
good.
station. So, but I was like, I'm wondering maybe if one of the animals got at it.
So I know a lot of people on the page have been talking about their cars.
Yep.
You know,
And that's what's upsetting me with that guy next door. He's got trash for months sitting there.
did you try calling the town? to
I'm
report it?
thinking about it.
Because that's an actual problem.
Oh.
Shirley, he left, some worker was there doing stuff the other day, and they left his door
Send
wide open.
ambulance.
So Shirley that
I
next
guess.
morning went to try to close it, but the door wouldn't
Or
close.
police department.
So I told her, I said, I wouldn't have gone
Lot
over there
cops.
because they can, if he has a camera,
BrookLine
he can
Police Department.
accuse you of trying to go in there.
She's always yelling at him. What's she doing?
I know. So, but anyway, he came late last night. He was mad.
Really?
He started slamming
I
the
can show
door
you
and
more details
everything.
in it.
I'm like, oh no. But anyway,
Yeah.
Shirley said, "Oh my God, that trash is awful. I went to throw something in one of his barrels there that he had all over the driveway, and it stunk. And I guess there was maggots in there. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
Ugh.
He needs to just admit that he just can't do that house.
well, the thing that gets me is he comes down off and on to check things, but he
Yeah.
doesn't do anything. He just sits in the van.
Boyland
That's all he
Street.
does.
I'm telling you, in a year or two, you're going to see a for sale sign out there.
I mean,
I really think that's what's going to happen. I think that he bit off more than he could chew for that house. That house has not had any work done on it in like 100 years.
I mean, little by little, he tore too much apart.
Why
He
did
should
you
have
tear it
never
apart
done
like that?
No, I know he shouldn't have. He
If
should
the
have
house was
just
never
done
worked
the
on.
essentials, moved in, and then worked
Oh.
on it little by little, living there. Is what he should have done.
Welcome to BrookLine.
But no,
Oh.
he had to have the perfect house, I
Just
guess.
noticed.
I don't understand why people do that with these houses.
As far
Oh.
as I know, a lot of people don't. They'll only have the very thing they have to
The
fix
books.
to move in. And then once they moved in, then they work on it, little by little themselves.
Oh, yeah, swap by, yeah. There's a river. So cool.
I forget what it's called.
I don't even know what it is. It looks like BrookLine Call. BrookLine
We're
Pond.
in BrookLine now. I
Yeah,
don't know.
well,
I don't
BrookLine.
remember what that reservoir's called.
Yeah. Oh.
I remember going there when I was younger
Yeah. Seconds.
with Grampy, but I don't remember,
Okay.
what it's called or anything.
Warren Street.
I'm looking for Washington now.
Give it Washington, District Columbian. Give it White House. Press and see if you're not
When we start getting in the downtown area here, look at the buildings. They're really
Yeah.
cool looking.
It gave me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Get Dr. Schmidt.
Schmidt, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
We have to see her on Friday too.
Dr. Khan.
Yep, Dr. Khan today. Dr. Schmidt Friday
Oh.
on Zoom, okay?
Oh, and Zoom.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
so meaning.
it's a meeting to go over his diagnosis and
Oh, tell him let's
the
give it
paperwork and
BrookLine. Oh look. Real building.
mm-hmm.
Again.
Yeah.
Tall building. Of Boston. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. There's Boston over there. Oh. There at Boston.
Mm-hmm.
They are. We miss you.
Miss Boston.
Yeah.
Took after your grandmother and your mom.
Yeah.
I feel like you're at home suddenly for some reason.
I know.
It's weird.
I would love to go to the aquarium
Me
and then
too.
go to the north end.
Me
you
too.
know.
I would like to do that too. I was thinking that'd be a nice day we could do.
Mm-hmm.
If all three of us wanted to go.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get in there though.
I don't either. By car, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Unless we went by train.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
But I'm no good at driving in Boston anymore.
No, I don't mind the
They've
driving.
changed it so
Yeah.
much, I wouldn't even know where the hell I'm going.
I don't mind the driving. I just don't know how to get on. I'd have to look it up and see.
Oh yeah.
My fear of driving in the city has kind of disappeared
Gotcha.
now
Yeah.
that I have to keep.
I never
doing
had
stuff.
a fear of it. I used to always drive in Boston, but lately, since I gotten older,
Well, it makes sense. Everybody gets. You know what I mean? It's because people are they're all over the road. It's nerve-wracking.
Oh.
I think you're bad. You should hear Gail.
Yeah.
oh, she doesn't like driving either, huh?
She's really bad in the city, like really bad.
At U-Haul.
She starts freaking out.
Well, they got crazier. That's the problem, too. People really got crazy driving now.
We have a downtown.
In a quarter mile,
Oh.
continue straight onto Washington Street.
Oh, there it is.
So straight onto Washington.
Washington Street. Yeah.
And I think
Up
it's-
Warren Street. There's a van pool.
I think I merged after.
Oh. Haver Street.
Yeah, there it is.
Continue straight onto Washington Street.
Next right.
Then turn
Oh
left
wow.
onto Pearl Street.
There's Wow.
It's right there.
Get rid of that guy.
There's the POT place.
Wow. Ice
Greta?
cream.
The what?
The pot place.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Sorry. Trying to be all slick here. Mom's like, what is it? Grassy.
Yeah.
All right. Compliment. But that was one of the very first places that ever opened too. And now I guess they don't really get that much traffic anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many places open now.
What the heck is this, dude?
I don't know.
I wonder if the federal, they finally make it legal through the federal, if they'll do
Look.
online.
Amazon.
Where they ship it to you.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
They deliver it to you right now.
Do they? I thought they weren't allowed to,
Gotcha.
but that's federal.
No, it's Massachusetts is allowing it.
Ah.
Yeah, that got passed last year.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. You can order from the places that I use, and they'll deliver it to you.
Ah.
You just gotta have your ID, you know.
Have you tried?
Oh.
I haven't tried the delivery thing yet.
Okay. Oh.
That's because mostly he likes to go for the ride,
Oh,
so.
okay.
At the light, turn left onto Pearl
Okay,
Street.
this
Then
is-
your destination will be on the right.
This is the thing we had the issue with last time.
Yeah, okay.
The garage right there is
The
not the
garage.
garage. It's the one behind it. It's behind that building right there.
Yeah, it's a building over there. Okay, it's park. Get the regular toll booth.
Your face is a toll booth.
Oh,
Goes,
well, I mean,
oh.
get through a toll booth where it is.
Oh, and it's full too. That's
Yeah,
nice.
it's full. Well, I mean, empty what it is. Yeah.
Your
lot of
destination is
horns.
on the right.
Oh, here, fire station. Okay. Wow, so many buses.
Wow.
So many.
Fancy.
I know.
Yeah,
Told
so
you.
many transportation.
Alright.
Yeah, it's park. Wow, holy crap. Well, finally I made it. Destination is right, okay?
Yeah.
Welcome back. Oh. Watch your hands. Oh.
Really?
Be like me, I can never
I can't reach it.
anything. That happens to me all the time.
Yep.
Especially if I have to go to the bank.
Yeah, that happens
The
to me at the
window.
bank. Oh my god, every time.
I gotta take the seatbelt off. I gotta lean
Yep.
all.
Yep, that's me.
They laugh every time they see me.
That's me. Electric car parking? Really?
Yeah. BrookLine places. 150. Oh.
Get off my back. This is my spot. Oh no, this is daycare drop off. What the fuck? What? Are you kidding?
Good day, yeah, okay.
What the hell? Kidding me?
Holy crap. A couple hours ago. Oh. Oh.
No wonder it was open.
Okay.
About that and that big.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look now.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's big here too.
Give me a break.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's crazy, right?
I can't wait till you get your handicap plate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would come in handy.
Mm-hmm. I think that's why she was pushing for it.
Yeah. I mean, even if you don't use it all the time, it's good to have.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I remember I had one for Chris for his asthma.
Oh, I remember
But I
that.
wouldn't renew it because every time I tried using it with them, I got yelled at from people walking.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the 80s.
People will get weird. I will warn you with that.
That's the 80s.
Oh.
Son of a bitch. Oh my god, these electric car places are pissing me off now.
Yeah, electric
Why are there so
cars.
many?
Trucks too big to spot under the caution.
don't think I'm gonna fit in there.
No,
I don't know.
think so either.
So small.
Trying to push the electric
Yeah.
car, that's why.
You can't
That's the
even park
one
it without
thing
charging
I'm
it.
getting tired of Biden for.
I don't want to hear about it no more.
Pushing the electric car, because that's expensive and a lot of people cannot afford that.
Okay, let's park through it. Where should I park? Oh.
Is she gonna get out, that lady? Or is she
Which
going
one?
in?
Where, who?
That lady that's in the back right there.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm gonna say.
It's a handicap spot.
Oh,
I don't have my thing yet.
there we go. That's over there.
Can you pretend you got an electric?
Not really. Right here.
Here, right
We're
there.
good.
That's it. Yep. This is
Get
it.
off my back, lady. Crazy bitch.
Yeah. Oh,
Why would you ride somebody's ass like that?
God.
Because they want you to keep moving so they can grab the
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna stop.
I've seen that shit happen
here.
over the years.
Mhm.
Okay.